Okay, yeah.
Okay, my name is Mackenzie Glazebrook, and we're doing an interview with Cuca. Did I say your name right?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So just start us off by telling us a little bit about yourself, your journey with It Works, just anything that you're willing to share, your story.
Okay. You're like, any details you're willing to share. Okay. So my name is Cuca, and I've been in the company 4 years in November. I'm Presidential Diamond. So you guys want to know about all the fun stuff I did. So I went presidential in 15 months. I've earned $110,000 in good bonuses. My husband's double diamond. Let's see. I think that's as cool as I get. I went I went presidential by just doing Instagram. When I first started, I didn't have a car and I didn't have any money. So like I couldn't buy Blitz cards. I couldn't buy a shirt. I couldn't buy anything. Like I couldn't buy anything. I borrowed the money to sign up for this business from my friend who knew I was broke and was like, "Hey, Kuka, I heard about this business that you could sell these wraps that help girls get skinny and then they pay you." And I was like, "Really?" And she's like, "Hey, you want to do it with me?" And I was like, "No, I don't have no money." And she's like, "I'll let you borrow the money. I'll let you borrow the money. And then you pay me back." And I'm like, "All right, cool, whatever, I'll do it." And so she just let me borrow the money, put it on my card. I signed up, and I just was like, how am I going to tell people? You know, I don't have a car. I don't have money to buy any of the stuff, like shirts, nothing. So then I made it. My little sister, that I thank very much for her existing, she told me, "Kuka, there's this thing called Instagram. You can sell stuff on there." And I'm like, "Really?" She's like, "Yeah." So I signed up, and that's it. I just started following people. And okay, go ahead. What else were you going to ask me, Mackenzie? I'm just going on.
No, that's fine. But I would, if you would be willing to share a little bit about like your past, like your history, like your family and that sort of thing, because I think that's really inspiring to know where you kind of came from.
Oh my gosh, my past is yucky. Okay, so I am, and you're not going to believe me because I don't look like that right now. I'm having a good day. I have fake eyelashes on, so I'm looking kind of good. But I am number 6 of 8 kids. I'm Mexican. So my dad was an alcoholic, and he used to beat my mom. And, you know, I grew up on welfare and food stamps. And it was a hard life. We were just very poor. There was like, we all lived in like a 2-bedroom apartment, probably my whole life. That's how we lived. Before I started this business, I used to coupon. I used to extreme coupon so that we can have toothpaste and so we can have shampoo and so I can have food. I never had anything. That's actually how I met my friend that told me about this business. I met her at Target. We were getting Pantene Pro V, and it was for free with our coupons. And I told her, I was telling her something like, I was like, "Oh my God, I need a coupon for a conditioner," you know, and she gave me her coupon. And so I could break even and get all the free shampoo that I could. But that's what I was doing. You know, I was couponing to have what we needed. I was couponing to just freaking survive, you know? I had a really bad life, you know, like I've been working since I was 14 years old. I've been working since I was 14 years old. I had been working since I was 14 years old. I like literally worked through high school, paid for my own braces, paid for my own, for my shoes, for my everything that I needed, socks, everything. I always had to pay for everything. My mom just didn't have money. There was just no money, like no money. And be quiet and go to your room. And it was just a really, really hard life, you know. Is that all, Mackenzie?
Yeah, no, that was great. Yeah.
I feel bad. I'm like nervous kind of, and I have a daughter that's talking to me and a kid on my boob. I can't even believe I'm doing a Zoom right now. I'm so sorry. This
is great. No, anything, like we're just here to like learn from you, so it doesn't matter. You can't do anything wrong, so don't worry about it. I mean, I've done a few of these Zooms where I had to interview for other people, and I was really nervous. I was like, who are all these people and what are they expecting from me? But don't even worry about it because we're just open ears. Anything you want to tell us, we want to know.
I
Okay,
just
so
think
we'll
that's
just jump right into like the formal questions, but just answer however you want. So just so you were pretty successful pretty quickly. You got to Diamond in how long was it, like 3 months or something?
for to do what?
To get to Diamond, how long did it take you again? Just
Oh,
trying
I
to-
went diamond in 28 days.
Yeah, 28 days. So if you could just give us some essential things that helped you be successful and promote quickly, what would you say that would be?
To promote quickly, you should be broke and need toothpaste. That's pretty much what was pushing me. I mean, I had no money, and then they had said that I had heard about the $10,000 bonus, and I was like, $10,000? I want $10,000, you know? And I don't know what happened. I don't know how I just turned the chart over. You know, back in the day, we had charts in our kits, and then in the front, it was ruby. It was executive, ruby, emerald, and then when you turned it around, it was diamond. And then I just turned it around, and I was like, if I do this, then I go diamond. And I was like, okay, cool, I'll do this. And I just went crazy. Like, I just started posting on Instagram. I started posting on Facebook. I started just kept on telling everybody like, hey, if you sign up to sell wraps, you can make money. And I just didn't stop until I filled that entire chart up.
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. I'm going to see if I can move. Go ahead. You can ask me another question.
Okay. So you've been in this for 4 years, and I'm sure your business has evolved a lot, because I know in my business it's been 14 months and I've already changed a lot of the things I do. So kind of talk about like how your business has changed, how you've overcome struggles and like the different seasons. I don't know about you, but like teammates leave all the time. So how you kind of dealt with that kind of thing, but mostly just how your business has changed.
How long have you been in, Mackenzie?
14 months.
And what rank are you?
I'm a triple.
Oh my gosh, you're awesome. Okay,
You went diamond in 28 days.
but I didn't go triple in presidential until I was in 15 months. And then I was only triple for a day, and then I went pres the next day.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah. So then I got all those bonuses. So since I was triple that one day, I got that $25,000 bonus, and then I got the $50,000 bonus too.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah, it was like lucky timing. Hold on one second. How do I do this? 1 second.
Wait, I can't hear you now for some reason. Wait, you're muted. Okay, you're unmuted.
Okay.
Okay, go.
I was just telling you, you muted me. I was trying to chat you, like you muted me. Okay, go ahead. So how have my business has evolved probably in the way where I don't like to tell my team to only do Instagram. A lot of things have changed in the business to where, how did you go triple diamond, Mackenzie?
All through Facebook. And
Okay. So I like to tell my team to be open to do parties and blitzing, and to do talking to people in person without a blitz card. I tell my team to do all that stuff because the way I went in Presidential Diamond on Instagram, I don't know if there are people who are willing to do what I did. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
Like, I don't know if there's people that are willing to sacrifice the way I did. And so I don't feel like it's duplicatable. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
so
no, I completely understand.
So I tell people to do everything. That's how my business has changed. So I don't tell people, like, I do tell them all my tips, how I went presidential, but then I say, but do everything else, because what I did, I don't know if people will do it. Because I don't know if people are as poor as me, need money like I did, are desperate like I was. You know what I mean? And I think that how desperate you are, how badly you need it, that takes in so much of whether you're going to promote or not. You know what I mean? Like, if you don't really need money, you're not really going to do what it takes to promote. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. And I can relate to that, but I can also speak for somebody who I guess I had kind of like a standard 9-to-5 job. I was living paycheck to paycheck. So I didn't have like the coupon lifestyle necessarily that you did, but I speak to so many people who did. But even like the fire within me burns enough to relate to what you're saying, that I just wanted to change so bad in my life in general that was enough to push me. It didn't matter like what financial situation I came from.
Right. No, I understand. But you know how, like, if you don't have that fire in yourself that you want change, regardless, if you don't coupon, like you said, you just have a 9-to-5 and you hate your boss. That's enough. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But like, what if somebody doesn't have that and they just join this business on a whim and they're like, hey, you know, I just kind of feel like doing this. It takes a lot of self-motivation to get there. So I just tell them, like, look, do Facebook, do Instagram, do Twitter, do blitzing, do parties, do everything. Just do whatever, find whatever works for you. I don't limit them to just do Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
So do you mostly still just do Instagram, or how do you mostly run your business now?
Yeah, I still do Instagram.
Okay.
I still only do Instagram.
That's good, because I like want to figure out Instagram someday, but I'm like, I spend so much time on Facebook. I don't even tell people how much time I spend. So team, don't listen to me.
Yeah. And like, if you've already mastered Facebook, why go anywhere else? You know what I mean? If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So let's see. What about like dealing with like teammates who have left? Have you ever had any leaders leave and you've had to kind of rebuild? That sort of thing.
Yes. And you know what? I'm looking at Heather Hinkle. She's my friend on Facebook. Hi. She's my friend on Facebook, and I've been seeing her in my newsfeed. I'm like, who is this girl? And then she's on your team. She friended me probably because you told her I was going to do your Zoom and stuff, huh?
Yeah, I think Heather probably relates to your story a lot. She's a super hard worker, very self-motivated. So she's probably really excited to hear from you.
That's so good. You know, when I started this business, I weighed like 299 pounds or something. And when people were always like, I don't know, me being like a big girl, people would be like, how do you do this business? I'd be like, what do you mean? How do I do this business? Because I'm hungry. That's why. Like, I to work my business because I'm poor. And my sisters would be like, how are you going to sell skinny wraps and you're not skinny? I'll be like, girl, don't trip. I'm about to handle this. And like, when I see Heather doing her videos and stuff, I'm like, hell yeah, she's dope. Because, you know, if you want your business, no, it doesn't matter what you look like. It doesn't matter anything. Who cares? We're hustling. You know what I'm saying? And like, when I first started, like I'm like, so, oh my God, I've lost 52 pounds. I've lost 52 pounds and I've lost like 5 more. So I'm at 57 right now. But when I first started, I was like 300 pounds, going presidential, not tripping, not caring about anybody. I was like, hello, I need to handle my business. So when I see her, she makes me so like happy, like, oh, dude, she's making videos. She's down. That's what's up.
Cool. That's awesome. I love you.
Sorry, I'm crazy, but
no, I just like it. Okay.
Heather's like talking, but she's not. I can't hear her because she's muted.
I know. Because a lot of people have background noise, so I just have to mute everyone. But anyway, okay. So like, how do you deal with like rebuilding your team as you have leaders leave or other people? Like, what is your kind of? Because a lot of people, it's very discouraging, I think, when they have leaders leave or just teammates leave in general. Do you have any advice for?
I feel the feelings and then I keep going. I mean, I feel all those feelings. I get discouraged. I feel sad. I feel like, damn, everything I built, oh my God, you know, all the time I put into them. I feel all those feelings and then I keep going. You know, it's like, I'm not a robot, you know, you just feel them and you keep going. You feel them and you enroll more people. You feel them and you just keep going. There's no way around it. You know, you don't like, I'm not going to be like, oh my God, don't feel it, you know, screw them. It's hard and it's sad. And I just feel my feelings and then I keep going.
Mm-hmm. Okay. So next question, since you are kind of like very well-rounded, what are your tips you have on blitzing and parties? Most of my team is social media, so a lot of us are scared to do parties, scared to blitz, and then a lot of us struggle to find people who are willing to do parties for us. Do you have any tips on parties, blitzing in general?
Like, you mean, oh, people to do parties for you. I mean, look, I think like if you guys are succeeding on social media, like if it's not broke, don't fix it. You know what I mean? Like if you guys are doing good on social media, um, then do good on social media. But if not, when the way I blitz, like I do blitzing, like I give people my card. I got the It Works cards, the 1,000 for like $25 or something, and then I give them to people. But then also, if I look busted, because like I'm always in sweats and in like a tank top and I look like I just need Jesus, I put it on cars. Like I'll go up to cars and I'll put it in their windshield, or like I'll put it at the door. And you should have seen today, we went to the store really quick and my daughter was putting my business cards on people's cars because she sees me do it all the time. And she was like, Mom, I have your cards. Like, let me go do it real quick. And I'm like, Layla, get over here. Damn it. They're going to kidnap you. Yeah, dude, like just leave your card everywhere. Okay, because I'll tell you this, and it'll make you guys all blitz. You know how I signed a girl on my team that's Presidential Diamond, that's top 100 money earner? Well, she was top 100 money earner. She's not top 100 money earner anymore, but she makes bank. I left my card, my blitz card, at a restaurant that I went to, and a girl picked it up. And she became my retail customer, and she would come to my house and I would wrap her. And then one day she was like, I have a girl that reminds me of you. I'm going to give her your number. And her name is Daisy. And I said, okay. So the girl Daisy, she calls me and she's all, hey, my friend Brittany gave me your card. And I was like, she's like, I'm going to sign up on Friday. And like, I don't know how many of you have heard that before, but I heard that a lot. And so I'm like, okay, girl, you sign up. I'll talk to you later. And I hung up on her. And on Friday, I got the email and she signed up and she's my Presidential Diamond now. And she went Presidential Diamond the same week as I did. Same week. And now, if that won't make you leave a blitz card everywhere you go, I don't know what will, girl. But I'm telling you, everywhere I go, I leave business cards because you just like never know what's going to happen, you know?
Mm-hmm.
So that'll make you blitz. Hold on, I'm like limping to turn off my air. Okay. I bought a Fitbit and I'm working out every day. I do 5 miles and I like broke my ankle or something. I don't know what I did.
5 miles.
And I like broke it or something. So I have a cast on it or some black thing. I don't know. Anyway, go ahead. Next question.
Okay. But with parties, do you have any tips on how people find people to do a party for them?
No, my best thing for parties is I have a girl that does parties all the time. She just does them at her house. Like she'll be like, this day, Friday, 7:00, come over, I'm having a party. Like that's the only way, because when people were doing parties for her, like nobody would show up. And so she just started doing them at her house and just like wait for people to come. Like on this day, I'm having a wrap party, come over if you want to get wrapped, you know, like she just started to have them. And that's a really good way of doing it too. Like every other Friday, I'm having a wrap party, just come over. You know what I mean? Just do your house, because it's consistent and people will be comfortable with you. You know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. So she getting people to come to her parties from social media, or she more so blitzing to get them there?
She does Facebook and do live. She does Facebook and goes live. Do you guys go live?
Most of us do, yeah.
Yeah. Going live is awesome.
Mm-hmm. Okay, next question. Okay, so tell me about Instagram and how you kind of use Instagram to like grow your business.
Well, Instagram is my life. I follow all day long. So right now, if you guys go to my account, who I'm following is really little. It's like at 600 right now because I'm unfollowing. But I follow 7,500 people, and then I unfollow them, and then I follow another 7,500 people, and then I unfollow them, and then I follow 7,500 people, and I do it over and over and over.
So where do you find people to follow?
Anywhere. I will sometimes I go to like Target or Home Goods, or like I just think about things that chicks like. But for the most part, like, you know how the makeup videos, it says who viewed it and who liked it. So then I'll go there and just follow all the people that watched the video. Or, if I find a picture that's really popular and has a lot of likes, it tells you who liked it, and you just click that, and then I just follow. I just blindly follow. I don't like pick only girls with blonde hair and blue eyes. I don't do that. I don't do like I'm only gonna follow a girl that has a black shirt in her profile. Like, no, I just follow everybody, and that's it. And it's a really good way of getting retails too, because I have my link in my bio, and so I follow so many people that sometimes I just wake up to retail customers. So that always is fun.
Nice. So with posting, are you messaging people who are liking your posts, or are you reaching out to people through a direct message?
I don't cold message. I don't message anybody. They hit me up. So I've always done it to where if they hit me up. I've never done that messaging ever.
Okay.
Do you guys do that?
It's just kind of transitioned. We did a lot of it for a while, and now we're kind of transitioning out of it, or we're trying to anyway. So, yeah.
No, I don't. I've never sent a message like that.
Not on Instagram, though. Not many people on my team do Instagram, but direct messaging on Instagram is too dangerous.
No, I don't. I've never done it. I'm sorry.
No, that's fine. We want to just hear what you do.
Yeah, I just follow, and that's it. I like people's pictures. in my newsfeed. I like their pictures. I super like, so that means I'll pick a profile and I go like 5 pictures, and then I get out and pick another profile and pick 5 pictures. But I never, and I'll comment like, oh girl, that's cute, or oh your kid's cute, or oh your dog's cute. I comment, but I won't message people ever. Like I'm never like, oh my God, you need to be on my team. Like, no, I never do that.
Okay, so give me some tips on like what you post on Instagram.
You guys can see my Instagram if you want. Want me to post my name on there?
Sure, yeah.
In the chat. Just don't follow me, because then our people will get mixed up and don't like my pictures either. But just go look. Because look, this is what happens on Instagram. If you double tap on my picture, okay, then all your people that you like their pictures will come in my thing. And since I blindly follow, like your stuff will get mixed up with mine. So if you follow me, okay, then your followers, they'll come up in my little picture that says people you might like. And then I'll follow people that you're following, and then you're gonna be mad at me, but I didn't do it on purpose. So don't follow me.
Okay.
Look, I'm gonna put my name on there. Hold on, let me go to the chat.
Okay, cool.
Mom.
And then I have this one too. What, Layla?
I can't get my $10. Can you please get it for me?
Can I ask what kind of stuff she's posting? Okay, there. I saw that. Why you asked me that, Mackenzie. Okay, cool.
Oh, I didn't even see that. I was just wondering.
So those are my name. That's my name. But I post funny stuff, and I post motivational stuff. I post stories. The way that I get DTs is by posting stories. So what I did was I had the girls on my team write their story, like even if they were Ruby executive, whatever, and then just their story is just, go to your room right now. Their story is just why they signed up with It Works and how It Works has changed their life, just by even them just having money to buy groceries and diapers. And so then they kind of did like 2 paragraphs, and then I copy their story with their picture and I post it on my Instagram, and those stories get me DTs. They're like the bomb.
That's a good idea.
Yeah, those are the best. And even if like the girls, like what I hate the most is when people like worship people that are high ranks and they don't care about people that are low ranks. And when people that are low ranks or no rank at all, they're so amazing and special because they were able to get out of the mindset of their situation, and they were able to see opportunity in this business. And I think that's such a good story to be like, I was so broke and I had no money, but I saw this girl posting and it made me jump and it made me want to go for it. That's so powerful. And those stories are the stories that get the most DTs, that bring in the most people, because it makes them have hope. You know what I mean? And it makes them think like, if that girl couldn't even pay for her car payment or couldn't even pay for groceries and she used her money to sign up with this business, like there's something here. You know what I mean? Like, so, that's the stuff that I post. And then I post motivational stuff. I post myself working out. I post my steps, how many steps I'm doing. I post my greens. In the story part, I record when I'm drinking my greens. I record when I'm going on walks. I record when I'm working out. I don't take pictures of it, but I do it in the Instagram stories. Just kind of like what you guys do on Facebook. Like I do it on Instagram.
Yeah.
I don't go live on Facebook, but I go live on Instagram, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the kind of stuff I post.
Okay, awesome. And do you have like a certain amount of times you post during the day, or do you just do it when you feel like it, or?
No, I do it. Yeah, I do as many as I can in a day. So with Instagram, I just go ham. Go to your room. With Instagram, I just go ham. I will post whenever I can, but I do try to keep the post significant. Like I do, and I use hashtags. I use 30 hashtags on my pictures. Like if I post a picture, motivational picture, I try to really like put something really powerful in it so that I'm not like wasting people's, you know what I mean? So that people, when I follow them and then they come look and they read my caption, they can really grasp who I am, you know?
Yeah, for sure. And do you have your profile, is it public or private?
Public.
Okay.
Okay,
sorry, go ahead.
I'm not afraid of other rap girls. I block people if they follow me and they're rap girls and I don't know who they are, but for the most part, like I just tell them what I told you guys. Like don't follow me or don't like my pictures, but just spy on me and do what I do, you know?
Yep, okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so do you have any tips on if you have a new distributor join, what do you do to help them get started? Like what training do you give them and that sort of thing?
When I have new DT start, like I just talk to them on the phone and I just tell them about getting their first 4 customers. But really what I've learned as the time has passed is just ask them what they want and don't push my agenda on them. So like before, I would be like, you need to go diamond tomorrow. Okay. So you're going to go diamond. You ready? Okay. Get your diamond chart out, you know? And I would be like, you know, thinking that everybody was like me. What I learned the most is just ask them what they want. How much money do you want to make? Oh, $100. Okay, cool. This is how you make $100. That's it. You know what I mean? So really, I just find out where they are. Instead of being like, oh, so you're going to go presidential in 15 months and get $110,000 in bonuses like me? Cool, let's do it, you know? And then they never call me back. I'm not doing that anymore. So if they tell me that they just want to sign up because they want to make $100, I teach them how to make $100. So I just meet people where they are now. You know what I mean? And that's it. Like, that's how I do. Is that okay?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah. And that's something I've learned as well too. I forgot what my follow-up question was going to be. Okay, so they signed up and you're telling them to get their first 4 customers. Is there any certain things you're telling them to help them get those 4 customers?
Just for them to talk to 4 people, like their closest people, like your mom, your grandma, your dad, or like your mom, your sister, your cousin, anybody that doesn't have the same address. I just tell them to call people that, you know, they need a favor from or whatever, or they did a favor for them before, you know, and then I just tell them like, that's your first goal, 4 loyal customers, 3 distributors, you have 30 days to do it. And, you know, call your 4 closest people to get it done. Like, I don't know, you know, I just kind of like, I think that's what has really changed about me as a leader. I've stopped being so pushy, you know what I mean? And then kind of like without the 120 and free product, it's kind of hard to be like, if you do it in 30 days, you get this, you know what I mean? Like I can't just be like, I'll get my fast start, you know what I mean? Like I have to be like, so what's the reason why you should get these 4 customers, you know? So I just kind of like, tell them like, call you the 4 closest people you have, and that's it, you know? Like I just try not to push them, because a lot of people, maybe they won't work the first month, but maybe their second month they work, you know what I mean? And maybe their 3rd month or maybe their 6th month, they're going to be sitting there and be like, I think I'm going to just go hard now, you know what I mean? So I really try not to like push them too much. Like I don't know, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Gosh, I keep like thinking of questions and I'll forget it 1 second later. It's annoying.
Maybe
I'm blaming my pregnancy.
somebody can chat it. I see a chat thing. Let me see. Oh no, she didn't say nothing. They said awesome.
Okay. So, in terms of like what tips do you have for balancing your team, like helping your team and then working your own business? Or do you kind of like help people sign up and then give them some tips and then let them sink or swim? Or are you constantly staying in touch with them every day and like stuff like that? Like, how do you balance spending time on your team versus spending time on your own business?
This is another thing of how I evolved as a leader. So remember, I'm 4 years in, okay?
Yes.
So when I first signed up, I was like, are you gonna go diamond tomorrow? 3 weeks? How long do you need? You know, I was always on them. Like, can you go diamond now? Now as I evolved as a leader, I let them come in. I add them to the team page. I add them to the Instagram page where I have pictures and captions. I add them to the team page, and then I wait and see if they're going to sink or swim. I don't like, because it's so hard to keep on chasing them and get them to work. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then I just focus on signing more people. And I think that would be like a really good piece of advice to give your girls, since you guys are new, is let them come in, give them what they need, tell them to do their training, tag them on the training videos that you have in your group, and then kind of like lay off a little bit and then keep on signing new DTs. Like, always keep signing new DTs, because when you stop signing DTs and you babysit them, things go really bad, you know, and it happens real fast. Like, if you don't keep bringing in new people to your business, your business just starts going down and down. And remember, 4 years, I've, you know, gone up and gone down, and I've experienced it. So where I'm at right now is just new people. I add them to the groups, the 2 groups that I have. And then if they want to go in the chat, I ask them. I have like a chat where all my girls at work are, and I say, I'll message them after they've been in 3 days, and I go, hey, do you want to be in this chat with me and a couple of girls where we talk here and there, and we just help each other? Do you want to go in there? And if they say yes, I add them in there. If they say no, I don't. Like, I just kind of, and then I just keep going. New people. Because sometimes they read your post and they're like, damn, she's like excited. I want to do it, what she's doing. But then they're like, just kidding. You know what I mean? Like, they signed up just kind of like on a whim. They're kind of like, they just were so excited and motivated by your video or motivated by your post. And then they didn't really mean it. It's kind of like when you go to the gym and get a gym membership and you're like, hell yeah, I'm about to be here every day. And then you never go back again. It's like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So it's always good to just kind of like keep going, let them in, give them the training, give them the tips that they need, and then kind of like back off and see what they do after the excitement kind of goes off. You know what I mean?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, so what you said, like, it really speaks to what is true in all of our businesses right now. We're kind of all going through like the struggle, at least most of us are going through the struggle where we're having to rebuild our teams. And I think it's because of exactly what you said. Like, we focused a long time on babysitting and like trying to get people to work. So I think now that we're kind of transitioning out of that, it's starting to change back and recycle and that sort of thing. But yeah, so what you just talked about is exactly what we're going through right now.
Yeah, I'm going through that too. I babysat. That's why I can tell you from experience. I babysat too, and I kind of was like, you know, do this and do this and do that. You know, I'm like the director, like, this is what you do. I'm the genius. I know. And then it was kind of like, no, you know, no, that was bad. That was all bad. And then you kind of have to pump yourself up to start signing again. You know what I mean? And you got to get back in the groove, and you're like, oh my God. So no, that's my advice. Don't do that, and don't ever do that. And I'll never do that again. I will keep on signing people every month and keep on bringing new people, because seriously, waiting on people and managing them is not the way to go. It's not.
Okay, perfect. Okay, so have you talked to a lot of people in the history of your business who want to do the business, but they don't have the $99? And what kind of, like, how do you help them Like, how do you seal the deal with them to get them moving in their business? Or do you just kind of say, okay, well, let me know when you have the $99? Or
No, I didn't have the money either. So I just tell them like, oh, like, I'm sorry you don't have the money, but we have 4 wraps in our kit. I tell them to pre-sell the wraps. Or then if not, I tell them, well, girl, I borrowed the money to start. So if you want to go that route, you can, like, if you're willing to hustle and you're willing to work, I would tell you to borrow the money so that you can get your foot in the door. And then once you sell the wraps, you can give them the money. But basically it's just pre-sell and borrowing the money, because that's what I did. But that's pretty much what I do. Or then I tell them like they can hit me up when they do either one, but I don't really stick too long with people. Like I don't really, you know what I mean? I'll check up on them here and there, like following up, but I don't beg or like I don't really push,
Yeah. Yeah, definitely. Because I didn't have the $99 either, to be honest. And I think my in-laws had given me $99 for my birthday because they still do birthday gifts, funny enough. They've given me like some money. And so that's what I used to sign up. And so when people ask me like, oh, I don't have the $99, and I tell them that, and it doesn't usually go anywhere. But so I think I'm kind of like you. I've learned to, okay, well then when they're ready, they'll come to me, because when I have like really pushed people to sign up, and I don't know who this is true for on my team, then it's like they sign up and they don't do anything because they were kind of forced into it.
Yeah, because you're just like a good negotiator.
Yeah, exactly.
You just like talk them into it, kind of like, yeah, I get it. What do you guys do on Facebook if you get those people like suck and no one's signing up? Like, because what I do is I unfollow and follow new people. So do you guys do that? Like, you guys get new friends?
What do you mean by that? Like when they aren't signing up? What do you mean?
Like, yeah, like, like if you're Facebook, you're not getting signups. What do you do? Because like what I do is I follow 7,500 people. And follow them. So what do you guys do? Friend request new people and unfriend people?
Yeah, so none of us have reached the max yet. I'm still only at 2,500 friends, but yeah, you do have to be a little bit more choosy with Facebook because you only can have 5,000 friends on Facebook. So I just encourage people to go into groups and to like build actual relationships with them first, which is why Facebook takes a little bit longer.
Yeah.
Instagram is you can follow as many people as you want, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So it's a little bit different that way. But
yeah. Somebody was asking if you can lose your rank, but yeah, you can. Somebody answered her.
Yeah. Okay. So do you have any tips on staying organized in your business, or like for a distributor to stay organized?
What do you mean?
Just like how to manage your time on a day-to-day, how to put in time to your business. And because a lot of people have full-time jobs and they're like, I don't have time to post, I don't have time to do this. So what are some tips you have on like staying organized or anything?
Oh my God, you guys are so fancy. I like my cell phone, that's all I have. And that's it. When someone texts me, I just save their number in my phone. And then like, it gives me a little option that says notes, and I'll write like, Instagram girl that told me about her leg or something like that, or be like that one girl with 2 kids, and I'll just do something to remind me of who she is. And then I'll save her name, like her name's Melissa and she was a PLC, like that's her last name. Yeah. And then I'll remember, but I don't have anything to keep me organized other than any person who texts me, I save their number, their name, and then write like a quick little note about them really quick to remind myself. Like, kind of like relationships with you guys on Facebook, we have them on Instagram too, except for they're quicker, so like if we said a joke to each other, I'll write like the word of the joke or something, you know what I mean? Like I don't have like a journal or like a calendar or anything like that. You guys are fancy. Okay. No, I've never had a business before.
Yeah.
No, I don't.
Well, I do most of mine on my computer because I try to do it on my phone and I'm just like, what is going on my phone? And so it's just easier for me to like see everything, and I get bulb tabs and stuff. But
what are you in personalities?
I think that I'm a yellow with some red.
Oh, okay.
I'm not a green.
I'm a red with some more red.
My sister thinks I'm a green. Absolutely not, because I never read anything. So
I think you're green by what you just said, that you have to see everything.
you should see my sister then. She has like a binder and a page for every single. I'm like, oh my gosh, that's too much.
That's how my sister is too. Your sister, somebody in
Probably
your
gonna watch
team
this and hate
something. They said, do I get creepers if by putting my number out there? One of your girls in the chat.
Yeah.
No, I'm not that pretty. I'm not the kind of girl that gets creepers. I'm the kind of girl that gets people that want raps. People only text me when they want raps and when they want to make money. They're not like, hey girl, like what's up? Show me your boobs. That's not happening in my life. That's never happened ever. But if you're pretty, you might want to be careful, but that's never happened to me.
But do you post like pictures of your kids and that sort of thing?
Yeah, I post pictures of my kids. It doesn't freak me out.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So last one, if you could do anything different in your business since day one, what would it be?
Not babysit and just keep signing.
Okay.
Ever. Don't babysit ever. Like, just don't. That's the only thing. I mean, yeah, that's probably it. Yeah, that's it.
And so I didn't put this on the sheet, but I wanted to ask you, because I feel like I did put this on the sheet, but I don't know where it is.
I'm okay.
What tips you have for just enrolling customers and distributors in general? Like anything you like specifically do, or you just kind of like post thoughtfully or whatever?
No, like I said, you guys got fancy on me. A lot of the It Works distributors that came in and went up high, they got fancy on me. They put certain filters on their pictures. They put certain things in their captions. You know, I'm very straight up all the time. So I post pictures of bellies and butts and arms that have changed from the wraps. I post pictures of money and me buying something with my wrap cash. I'm very straight up, and that's what works for me. That's how I sign customers, by showing results and by showing money. Like, that's how I do it. Like, hey, look, I bought this shirt with my wrap cash. Look, I bought these shoes with my wrap cash. You know, right now, today I bought some Skechers because they were buy one get one half off, and my husband needed shoes, so I'll take a picture of them, watch, and I'll post like, I bought this with my It Works paycheck. Like, I'll say stuff like that, and that's what gets me DTs. You know, I'm very straight up. I'm not like freaking posting subliminal messages in my freaking captions. I'm not like, I gotta use this filter, that's the only filter that people like. It's not that deep. You know, if you're fat and you want to be skinny, I got you. If you're broke and you want to make money, I got you. Like, I just make it real clear, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, and then I just do it over and over again, and then I always do new people. Don't stick with the same people. Like, I follow 7,500 and I will unfollow 7,500. We are not friends, and I don't care. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just recycle. Like, I just keep going, because this is like a numbers game. And I think that that's another reason why I like Instagram too, because Facebook, like, you know, when you friend people, they like check you out. You know what I mean? Like, they're like, where does she live? What school does she go to? How many kids? Before they even accept you. Like, I tried to do Facebook and I friended a bunch of people. And like I said, I don't get creepers and I don't get friends because nobody accepted my friend request. And I'm like, dang, man, am I ugly? Or like, what's going on? Like, what do I got to put on my profile for people to like me? Like, this is not cool. And on Instagram, I feel very like I can be myself. Like, you know what? If you're fat and you want to be skinny, I got raps. You know what I'm saying? And if you're broke and you want money, I can be myself. On Facebook, I feel like you got to be like, oh my God, I cooked spaghetti and this is my recipe. And then your next post can be about raps. Like, dog, I don't care what you cook for dinner. It ain't deep for me, bro. Like, I just can't do it. I just can't do it. I can't do the whole, no, I can't. But that's how I am, though, you know, like, and it works for me. So yeah. I think everybody should just be themselves.
Yeah. So what I'm gathering is, first of all, have a really strong reason why you want to do it, and be yourself.
Yeah, definitely be yourself. Always just be yourself. Let me see what your girls are chatting me. Hold on.
It says, quoting that on my next post, you are awesome.
Oh my gosh, you're so funny.
If you want to be fat, if you want to be skinny, I got you. Best thing I've heard all day.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. That's so funny. I just come here. Come here. I'm just really like that, you know, like watch right now when they go on my Instagram, they're gonna see that I have like a bunch of before and after pictures. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm not gonna lie. Who's your upline, Mackenzie?
Well, technically, my sister is my upline, and then she's Stephanie Shander. She's presidential. And then our upline that's ambassador is Mackenzie Schultz.
Oh, that's funny. And your name's Mackenzie. Okay.
Yes.
So this is how I post, right? Like you guys are gonna look at my Instagram and see how straight up I am. When everybody was going up, when we were getting all the new top people and they were doing the thoughtful stuff and they were doing the captions that were like, oh, you know, I like long walks on the beach and I like, you know, all that stuff. You know, I started to try to do that and I never signed a loyal or a DT. I think people will follow you because they like who you are, you know?
Mm-hmm.
And when I changed the way I was, because I was like, damn, those girls are getting it. I'm trying to get some too. I changed how I was. And I was like, you know, my name is Cuca and I like long walks on the beach and I'm a Virgo and, you know, pizza's my favorite food. And just, you know, because that's what they were doing and that's what they were saying to do. Nothing happened.
Mm-hmm.
Nothing happened. But the one thing that I do all the time is I post my story. Like, hi, my name's Cuca. I'm 6 of 8 kids. I used to coupon. I was broke. I didn't have money for toothpaste. I always post my story all the time. And that's the way that everybody can get DTs. And that's how your whole team can do it too, because your story is your story. And if you're yourself and you're straight up and you're honest and you say your story, you won't fail. You know, anybody can do it. Like, whatever your reason is, just like you said, my name's Mackenzie. I used to have a 9-to-5 that I hated and I wanted to get out of there so bad. And now I do this business and I get to work from home. Boom. That's it. That's enough to get a DT right there, you know? And that's how I keep it. Very straight up, very simple, and very much myself. And that's how I get to work my business, you know?
Yeah, and I love that. And I love that you're saying this because I feel like there's so much pressure, I don't know, in this industry to be like the perfect rap girl. And so you like watch all these trainings, you're like, well, this is why I'm not signing people because I'm not doing this or I'm not doing that. And it's just very confusing to hear all these things that contradict the other person thing. Like somebody I follow on Instagram, like, never ever post a results picture and delete it if you do the next day. Then it's like,
and that's how I lost myself.
So you really
that's how it
works.
Yeah, that's how I was, and I lost myself. And I wasn't signing anybody. I wasn't being myself, and I wanted to be them. And it was like, dang, look at her page. It's so pretty. She never posts a stomach, and it would just be like, stop, Layla. And I would just be like, man, I gotta be like them. And nope. And then now that I came back to myself and I started to be myself, it's working for me. The other day, I posted a picture of some girl in her underwear and her bra, and she did the triple threat, and I got 2 loyal customers that day because of that picture. Because I was like, when I lose weight, I'm gonna pose in my underwear in the mirror and post it too. And I put LOL. That was my caption, you know, and or something like that. I don't know. You guys can look. It was public, but it was something to the level of like, I'm gonna be naked on the internet when I'm skinny too. And I got 2 loyal customers that day from that same picture. And I was like, see, if I was listening to all these girls and was like, oh my God, my name is Cuca and my dreams are this. And it's like, dude, be quiet. You're fat. You want to be skinny. That's it. Let's just keep it simple. Like, that's it. Nobody cares. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. People just don't care. Hold on. Your girls are chatting. I'm looking. My person. Yes.
Started feeling I'm a rap robot. Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead. What?
Yeah, for sure. No, I was just reading her comment that she said. Yeah.
What do you want, Layla?
Okay. So one last like formal type thing. So you have someone message you and they want a product, and then let's say they don't order. Like, are you following up with them at a certain rate, or just waiting for them to come back to you?
Yeah, I do follow up with people. Like on Fridays, I follow up with people because I know that they get paid and they have money and they're most likely to buy. You know what I mean? Because I'm like, they got paid last night at midnight. direct deposit. I'm hitting them up, you know? So I totally hit people up on Friday morning because I'm like, hey girl, what's up? You remember me? You know? But I'm not like, hey girl, what's up? Did you say long walks on the beach? That's right? No, I don't say that. I'm like, girl, what's up? Do you want to get skinny still or not? Like, I'm like straight up like that with people. Like, what's up, girl? You still want to do the cleanser? You still want to try? Like, I'm like that with people. And I don't know. I think people appreciate it only because it's like, has anybody ever tried to sell you something and they're just like talking about other stuff and you're like, girl, I already know what you want. You know, I already know why you're messaging me. Like, so that's why I'm like that with people, you know, like I'm not going to message her and be like, blah, blah, blah. But like, you know, if they have kids and we were talking about their kids, like, you know, like, oh, my kid's sick, I have to go. Like, I will be like, hey girl, what's up? Is your kid better? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
Oh my God, I just hit my Fitbit goal from shaking my hand. That's so scandalous. I'm going to go in there and tell it I was lying because I'm like moving with my hands, talking with my hands, you know? I feel like a total liar right now.
I'm walking, I swear.
yeah, I know, but I'm not doing it on purpose. I just always talk with my hands like that. But my Fitbit thinks I'm walking. That's scandalous. Anyway, so yeah, like I will, hey, your kid's sick. Like, what's up? How's your baby? Or like, oh, you're sick, whatever. Because I do remember like details like that. But I'm not like
direct message, or are you like texting people? Like, how do you communicate all through Instagram, or are you getting them to like your normal phone texting type stuff?
Yeah, no, they text me. My number's in my bio.
Okay.
Now my number's in my bio, or they'll DM me and then I give them my number because I don't like DM because it doesn't make a sound when someone DMs you. Or if they comment on my picture and they're like, oh, what is this? Then I'll be like, oh, here's my number, text me. And then they text me.
Okay. So you, even when people like or comment on your stuff, you never direct message them. You always like just give them their number and wait for them to text you.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Like I'll message them and say, oh, you know, like, here's my number, text me. And then like, if they don't text me though, I give them like 10 minutes. And if they don't, then I'm like, oh shit, I got to DM them. And then I'll DM them because then maybe they didn't want to text me because they didn't want to type in my number, you know, because like on Instagram, you can't copy paste and people are lazy. So if they don't text me, I will like DM them real quick and then they'll respond to that because it really is that they didn't want to copy paste my number. Like they're super lazy.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's all I got for you. Do you have any ending remarks?
No, just everybody just be yourself and don't compare yourself to other people. Like, just don't compare yourself to other people because you will destroy your business. Everything that you're doing right now that's working, don't stop doing it because some girl named Melissa becomes presidential diamond before you do. And she did it with this filter on all her pictures. Like, don't change who you are. Don't change who you are because seriously, what has made me have like the worst down in my business to where I have sunk into like me being like not doing anything, like just being in a funk, was comparing myself and changing who I am, you know, and babysitting these people and being like, hey, you guys, let's do what she's doing. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. That was like where I messed up by like worshiping people and like posting their videos in my group and like being like, be like her, like just making people not be themselves and trying to change them. You know what I mean? Yeah. So just be yourself and do what's working for you. And if you're working Facebook and that's working for you, then don't try to go master something else because what you're doing is working. So why are you going to change? You know what I mean? Like just because I did it on Instagram, you know, but if Facebook isn't working and then you want to try another platform, that's just smart. You know what I'm saying? You know, but if it's working for you, don't just change because you do it your way. Just be yourself because you won't be able to, what am I trying to say? Like you can't keep up with it. Okay. So like, you can't keep on being like her because you're not her. So you'll get tired and you'll quit. But if you keep being you, you'll never get tired of being you because that's who you are. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not making sense.
No, that was good. Okay, perfect. That's all I got for you. You have really wonderful. Everyone seems really excited. So
I know. Let me check the chat. Somebody said something to me.
It's basically everyone just like praising you.
Oh, yay. That's so nice. They're nice. Well,
Yeah.
you guys, you can look at my Instagram and see if it helps. And then I share my Instagram stuff to my Facebook business, but that doesn't work for me. Facebook and me, I don't know. We're like not friends. I don't understand. I don't know why it doesn't work for me. Instagram's way better for me.
Instagram doesn't work for me because I feel like every time I go on there and I follow a bunch of people, and then the moment I post anything that looks like it works, it's like, boom, all my followers are like dropping.
Oh, my followers go away too. Like on one of my Instagrams, I have 49,000 followers, and sometimes but I've been doing this for 4 years and I only did Instagram, so don't like freak out. That's just, people, that's just how it is because I've been doing it 4 years consistently. So like when I unfollow 7,500, my thing will go down to like 48 or 47,000. And then when I follow people again, then it goes back up. So who cares? Don't get caught up in the numbers. That's just your ego. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Like check yourself when it's just your ego, because who cares if a bunch of people unfollow you? That means that they weren't going to buy the wraps. They weren't interested. All right, cool. Follow some more people, get some more people to follow you. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like don't get caught up in numbers and don't get caught up in that stuff. Like if follow more people and then just they'll follow you. You know what I'm saying?
She said, sorry.
Yeah, Rap You Fabulous. I think she said, do I have a suggest having a business page on Instagram? My name, Rap You Fabulous, I made that one business, and then my name, that one has 15,000 followers. Then my other one, Cuca, that one has 49,000. That one I kept it personal. So I changed my Rap You Fabulous to business. So you should do it. I mean, I like it. You can't make it private though. So if you make it business, you can't make it private. It has to stay public all the time. And then the other thing with the business one is it tells you when you get the most activity. So it's kind of cool. Like it tells you post at this time because that's when all your followers are engaged. So it has cool tips.
So what's the difference between the business and the personal, like in terms of like what you're posting? Whoops, the heck? Did you mute yourself? I think you're muted. Yep, I gotta unmute you. Okay.
Okay, 1 second. What did you say? I'm not posting anything different. If you go on both of them, they're the exact same thing.
Okay, so do you post? I don't know anything about Instagram clearly, but do you post like once and it automatically goes to both, or?
If you what?
When you post to like one, does it automatically go to the other, or you have to post it each time on both?
No, I switch back and forth. You can have 5 accounts on one Instagram. Okay. So on my Instagram, I have my 2 accounts, and I'll post it on Rap You Fabulous, and then I copy the caption, and then go to Cuca Om, post the same picture, and then paste the caption, and that's it.
Okay, cool. All right.
Yeah, so I just switch back and forth from Instagrams.
Okay. Instagram, my mind's blown. I don't even know.
Oh, I'm sorry, but I mean, I'm sorry.
I didn't even know how, so gotta do that.
If you went triple on Facebook, to me, that's like, damn. People won't even be my friend. The only people who are my friends are DTs and Heather. They're my DTs and Heather. Those are the only people that are my friends on Facebook.
You got in.
I never even talked to. I don't ever get no friends.
So funny. Okay, that's all I got for you. Thank you so much. That was awesome.
Okay, thank you so much. If you guys want to friend me on Facebook, you guys can be my only friend. But yeah, you know. My friend on Facebook. Yeah, but you guys can look at my Instagram, and if you guys need help, you guys can text me. My number's in my bio.
Okay, cool. Well, thank you again.
Okay, thank you.